Hi, this is Gadde Sindhura. A huge hello to cinejosh.com viewers. నేను అసలు నిజంగా చెప్పాలంటే మిస్ ఇండియా వరల్డ్ అవుదామని యాక్ట్రెస్ అవుదామని మోడల్ అవుదామని ఎప్పుడు అనుకోలేదు లాట్ ఆఫ్ పీపుల్ సే చిన్నప్పటి నుంచి ఇట్స్ మై డ్రీమ్ టు బికమ్ ఎ మిస్ ఇండియా ఇట్ వాస్ ఆల్వేస్ మై డ్రీమ్ టు బికమ్ అన్ యాక్ట్రెస్ అండ్ ఎవ్రీథింగ్ లిటిల్ గర్ల్స్ బట్ ఇట్ వాస్ నెవర్ ద కేస్ విత్ మీ I was studying to be a scientist. I was studying pharmacology and physiology, and then all of a sudden television happened to me, modeling happened to me. Now I'm just getting into films, so it's an exciting ride and I'm really loving it. My first movie was Sangamam with a director called Rasul Allor. It was a fantastic experience for me to work with him, my first Telugu film in fact, and it was a great experience because it was a technically strong team and the music was fantastic and a great team. So I worked on Sangamam. After Sangamam, I was still quite young and I was just getting into films, so I still had responsibilities like my studies to finish, so I had gone back to New Zealand, finished my studies, and then just finished my contracts at Times of India and just getting back into films now. So I guess it's an important decision to make in your life, to kind of understand where it's going, and I think that's what I needed to do. My second film, Amravati, is in theaters now, and mind-blowing experience to work on that because Ravi Babu is a very different, phenomenal director with a great vision, and I think the story of Amravati in itself is very, very strong and disturbing and touching at the same time. So the character, when he told me about Amravati, I was a little skeptical, to be honest, because it was a very different character. It's not the usual glamorized look. It was of a CSI cop, definitely stylish, but very, very different, no makeup and a cop look with guns and everything. So I was a little skeptical, but then when I heard the script, I just loved it and trusted him blindly with this film, and it paid off. I mean, it's doing really well, and I'm at the moment filming my third film, which is called Killer, by a director called Nagesh Nardasi, and we're on location right now. It's been fantastic in Talakana Forest, and that's due to release in February 2009. Sindhura Gadde as a person, definitely outgoing, lots of hobbies, lots of friends and family. I don't get much time with my friends and family, so whenever I do get it, I cherish it and really appreciate them. For me, my most favorite hobby, I should say, is probably just outdoor activities like volleyball. I grew up in an adventurous country like New Zealand, so I had a lot of opportunities to do skydiving and scuba diving, snowboarding. I used to go every season. So I really miss all that, but it's nice to, learn new languages, just read. I think, just to keep your mind busy. My dream role, I would love to work in a period film where it's like, 200 years ago or even 50 years ago. Just a complete different time zone. I'd love to work in a film like that. In terms of films, I think I'm much more connected with the Telugu industry in the sense that I connect with the films made here. As a little girl, I grew up watching Telugu films, your old classic films like Gundamma Kada to your most recent films like Pokri or Magadira. And I think it is important to have that film history in your head for you to move forward. And Hindi projects, I would love to work in cinema full stop, but Telugu, I definitely feel much more connected here. Like I said, my family is my absolute lifeline. They have been very, very supportive since the beginning. First, when I was 16 years old, I told my dad one day I'd like to be a model, and his reaction was obviously not very good, a typical conservative Andhra family. So I think, it took my parents a lot to digest my taboo career, but I think they accepted it very well, and they've been fantastically supportive throughout my career, and they trust my judgment, so quite lucky to have them. Interest in television work? Definitely. I come from a television background as an anchor and a newsreader, so it's something that I'd love to do again if something nice comes along. It's always been my dream to have a talk show of my own, like an Oprah Winfrey show. So, that does good to the community, that sends out messages, and that's something I'd really like to do in the future. My all-time favorite heroine, my inspiration is definitely Sridevi. I am totally in love with her and I admire her work to the core. And my all-time favorite hero, definitely NTR garu. Oh, senior NTR garu. ముఖ్యంగా మన ఆంధ్రప్రదేశ్లో it's very difficult for a young woman to come out and be in a taboo industry like this, like films or modeling or fashion. When I first won Miss India, I became, in fact, even now, I'm the only Telugu Miss India ever. So a lot of people do ask me, how does it feel? And in your community, I mean, is it accepted? Is it not? When I travel, I get these questions, and I always tell them it's a fantastic feeling. And I really do urge all the Telugu girls out there, young women out there, if you do want to get into the modeling industry, in the fashion industry, or the media, or films, there are so many job opportunities out there. Not just to be a model or an actress, but you can do makeup, you can do hair, you can do stage lighting, you can do designing, you can do styling, fashion merchandising. There's amazing opportunities out there, like television anchors, and definitely get out there, see what's good for you, what you're good at, and take it forward from there. I really urge you to do that. Wish you all a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Catch you next time on cinejosh.com. Bye.